mean, my very first band rehearsal, I thought, this is it. This is fantastic. And then the first opportunity I had to teach a younger student was the solidifier. If you had told me then that I would be director of bands at a, major institution with 600 majors and a whole bunch of doctoral students in performance in my ensemble, I would have said, "Are you kidding me?" So I'm Canadian, so I did all of my undergraduate in Canada, Queen's University. I did a Bachelor of Music and a Bachelor of Performance. And I immediately went to Switzerland. I got a job in Switzerland teaching music in French and computers in French, choir and phys ed. I did that for a year and came back and got a job teaching beginning band just outside of Toronto. And then I got a job teaching high school, became head of a music program, again, just outside of Toronto. And then I met my now husband, who moved out to British Columbia and said, "Come and do your master's." I said no, because I loved my job, I loved my career, I loved the students, and I was doing what I thought I was going to do for the rest of my life. And then he was gone for about 3 weeks, and I went, well, okay. So I missed him, and I went out and I checked out the University of Victoria and enrolled in that program, got a leave, and loved every second of that. Jerry King at the University of Victoria is fabulous. I learned so much, and I learned just how much I didn't know. Couldn't wait to get back into the classroom. And the year that I went and did my master's at the University of Victoria was the year that the province of Ontario, the entire province, imagine an entire state, went on strike. And so when I came back, everything that I did as a music educator was before school and after school, everything ensemble related. And we were work to rule. So I had colleagues standing at the door at 8:15 and said, no, you only go in at 8:15 and you have to leave at 3:30. So that was a tough year. At the same time that I was battling that, kind of like, well, it's all about the students and what do I do? I was hungry for more education, so I started half-heartedly looking at doctoral programs, thinking I'm not good enough, I'm not smart enough, I'm not talented enough. And long story short, I was blessed to be offered positions in lots of amazing places, and Eastman was the closest to where I was. And I started as a PhD in music education, but I followed Don Hunsberger around like a puppy, and I went to all of those rehearsals until he finally got sick of me and said, "Do you want to conduct something?" And I said yes. And it was actually Al Fresco by Karel Husa, who was in the audience. And so I have no idea how that went because I was terrified. And you can't hear anything when you're nervous. But after that, Don Hunsberger said, "You should be a conductor." And that was like, oh. So I switched and went to the dark side. And then I got the job at Cornell University. I was there for 10 years. And I didn't think I would leave there. And because that's Cornell University and a fabulous job and wonderful, smart kids. And then this came up, and here I am. So I no longer think that I've landed. Yeah, who knows what's out there.